Father's Day isn't a celebration of how great of a dad I am. It's a reminder that the moment I became a father, I had to stop being so damn selfish. Life stopped being about what I wanted. It started being about who I needed to become for them. And honestly, I think that's the whole point of life. To give yourself fully to something bigger and to work hard for it. These girls, they don't need perfect. They need present. They need strong. So I'm here every morning doing the work because how I live becomes their blueprint. I move, I grow, I fight to get better. Not for a six-pack, but to lead them well. And I wouldn't trade that responsibility for anything. Good morning. Welcome to day 46 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. And today's kind of a special one. If you're a dad, today's Father's Day, and this one's for you. It's not about being celebrated on Father's Day. What I like to think about is this is a day to remember how lucky you are to have this opportunity. You don't have to show up here to make a six-pack. This is here to make sure that you become the person that they look up to. So we're gonna move, we're gonna prime our minds and our bodies, and then we're gonna get set up for our most important work so that we build ourselves up and our lives up to the person that they can look up to. So if you're ready, clear your space, get your water, let's get moving. Good morning. So we're gonna get moving here first. I'm gonna get the warm up on the board. It's like I'm at the gym. Up on the screen right here. I'm gonna start moving through that, and then I'm gonna blab a little bit. We'll do affirmations first because I'm gonna forget. And then make sure you stick around till the end of the workout, because afterwards, during our moments of clarity, we're gonna talk about reframing Father's Day and really making sure that we're setting ourselves up to be the best versions of ourselves for them. So stick around afterwards. Let's get through our knee raise warm up. Let's just talk scaling here. So obviously this is a simple one. Good mornings. You could support yourself. The lunge, support yourself. Limit the range of motion if necessary. Just move the body. The burpee. Get yourself down on something supported and then up either elevated floor of the bed or a bench. And then your squats, just go to a chair or something to touch and stand. Obviously that's a little high. Okay, so I'm going to go affirmations while I'm doing this in a chat. Prime our minds first. I am responsible. Today I choose to be present for those girls. Something wonderful is about to happen. Hell yeah. I have all I need to succeed today. I will focus on progress, not perfection. I choose gratitude. Do that one more time. Remember, this is important, right? The more times you say these affirmations to yourself or your own affirmations, the more you will start to ingrain them in who you are, and you will become those thoughts, those words. So one more time, I am responsible. Today I choose to be present. Something wonderful is about to happen. I have all I need to succeed today. I will focus on progress, not perfection. I choose gratitude. So, once again, we're going to get into a little bit more after the workout in our moments of clarity. But I'm just going to give you a little update, I guess. So yesterday, we kind of did our Father's Day celebration. I'll put a couple clips up here. The first In the morning, we went out to one of the local airports and they had a little fly-in event. And if you know me at all personally, I used to fly. I used to be a pilot. It's been about 15 years. I had a private pilot's license, a commercial pilot's license, almost became a military pilot, and then ended up opening the gym. So went out with the girls yesterday morning, got to see some small planes, some helicopters, some gyroscopes. They're called gyrocopter. I don't even know. And it was a great day. Saw some landing, taking off. Saw some sky jumpers or sky divers jumping out of a plane. Fantastic. The girls were really into it. I was really into it. And then yesterday afternoon, we got our cows in. Hopefully I will remember to put that video up there. This is, the theme of today is going to be about this, but I'll get into it more. But it was one of those, you recognize the wonderful things that are happening. We just went through those affirmations, and something wonderful is about to happen. Is not about wishful thinking. It's not about imagining that there's going to be things and it's going to be exciting. It's recognizing that the things that happen are wonderful, and it's seeing gratitude in them. And I could have been upset that the cows came late, or that we didn't get as many as we wanted, or whatever. But instead, I see it as incredible, right? We've been waiting a long time for this. We now get to raise our own beef. My oldest daughter is extremely excited about it. She's been talking about getting those cows for so long. She's named them already. And that's why we're here. That's why we moved out to this farm, so that we could control our own protein, make sure it's raised in the best way for it and for us at the same time, because fuck that food system. That's not out to make you healthy. It's not out to help anybody. So yesterday was our Father's Day, and I'm starting to be able to see the joy, right? Call it the affirmations, call it just what we're doing here. It's leading to a mindset shift. I am starting to recognize how much I have, right? Just being out there with those girls and seeing them smile and seeing them enjoy themselves, and we're going to go into this after once again, reminds me Father's Day is not about celebrating who you are and celebrating that you're a dad, you're the best dad. It's just an extra reminder of how fucking lucky you are. But on that note, let's move on. So good morning. Those of you that skipped ahead through the warm-up, you're going to start wondering why I say that. Don't skip the warm-up. Join us for the warm-up. But today is Father's Day, special day today. If you're a dad, take this opportunity while you are kicking your own ass this morning and working hard to reflect on how lucky you are. I'm going to talk a little bit more about why you should feel lucky afterwards, but for now, let's get moving. So today's workout is going to be themed about Father's Day. I've grabbed a medicine ball here, but you can grab anything that resembles a child. I don't mean resembles a child, but maybe weighs the same as a kid, or something that you can move around that's not a barbell. It could be a dumbbell, I guess. And obviously, if you don't have any load, or this is brand new to you and your capacity is low, don't worry, start and work up. So the two things that I'm going to do, and I'll give you the scaling options here. One is going to be picking the kid up, putting them on my shoulder, right? Because that's definitely something that we do here a lot. This ball's about 30 pounds, pretty kid size for us. I'm going to take it from the ground, bring it up to my shoulder, and do that over and over again. If you're new, if you're still watching Gamarado, option one is imagine you're holding a ball, reach down as far as you can, bring it back up. And it might be you do one of those every 2 minutes, right? Start where you're at, build up. If that's accessible, do 5 with no weight. If that's accessible, add some weight. If that's accessible, add some more weight. Just progress as you go. Movement number 2 is going to be a step up. So I'm carrying the kid and I'm climbing stairs, or You know, if you're a dad, you're climbing something, you're climbing out of something, you're escaping, who knows? I'm gonna put on the vest and carry this just to make it a little more struggle. If, once again, you know, you're newer, you're building up, don't go so high, don't add extra load. As you can see, here's a shorter one. You can go nothing, right? You can step on a piece of paper, step up on that. You could do 1 a minute. You could do 5 a minute. You could do 10. You could go higher. You could add weight. Infinitely scalable. Choose an option, well, that is going to make you challenged, right? That by the end of this, you're going to say, okay, that was a good workout. Not that you died, but not that you didn't do anything. Because results are in intensity. Intensity is relative. You just need to feel it. You'll get better. So I'm going to get this on and we're going to get moving. I'm going to go probably 10 per minute. We'll see what that feels like. But you can do anything. You can do 1. You can do, I was going to say 50, but you probably couldn't do 50 in a minute. So if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, do it. Do it. We're coming up on day 50. There's a 7-day challenge coming after day 50. So if you haven't started yet, that's going to be the perfect opportunity to freaking do it. All right, I'm going to go step ups first. Then whatever we're calling that, kid cleans. Kid ground to shoulders, maybe we'll call them. So get my stopwatch out here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Probably going to switch arms halfway. Shoulders. I'm alternating legs, by the way. Those are going to be hard. Right. I didn't switch sides. Whoops. Do the next set on the left. Hopefully I remember that. Yeah, today's going to be a cardio day. That's not super heavy, but I'm going to breathe. It feels strange with the vest. Precious. Those aren't as bad as the step ups. Sorry for all the thumbnail shots too. Also, the duct tape on here is coming off. My hand is tacky. Wow. Done. Left shoulder. Excuse me. It's good. Good start. Sticky. See those cows out there that they want to be with the sheep. Little ruminants. Like I only see 2 cows. Don't worry about it, I'll figure it out later. What, do we step ups here? It's... What is? Halfway. Not the hardest one yet. That might have been yesterday. I've got lots of physical work today. What? Oh. Right. Just 12. That's not that bad. Could use a heavier ball for sure, but that's what I got. That's why the vest is on. Where are you at, cow number 3? You were there, yeah. 3 rounds down, 2 to go. So far, so good. Late. That's not bad. It's 12. Did you fall asleep, computer? One more round of each. Great work. All right, one more set. With a child to shoulder. Yeah, where's that third cow? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Great job. It definitely wasn't, at least for me, the worst one yet. That doesn't mean it wasn't for you. It doesn't mean you didn't choose options that weren't harder. Definitely still breathing. And really, as I keep saying, that's all that matters. This is about priming the body, priming the mind, and then getting ready for your most important work. And that's still beneficial. I'm still getting fitter with that, especially since we're changing it every day. Functional movements, intensity, I'm gonna get better. But today's not about that. Today's about Father's Day, because it is Father's Day, and we might as well use these days as a reminder. Instead of a Hallmark day where it's an excuse to go buy some Chinese shit and, something they'll ever use as an opportunity to be reminded of your situation, how lucky you are to be here, and the responsibility that that leads to. So, first, I'll give you a little backstory here. So our first kid, we've got 2 girls now. Our first kid, it wasn't easy, right? It took us over 3 years to have her, and we're not young. I'm gonna be 41 this year. She's 3, so we had her when I was 38, and we're not getting any younger. And when we were able to get pregnant that first time, I think it was probably one of the biggest moments of gratitude in my life. I'm not sure I had, and this may sound weird, but worked that hard for something that long. Excuse me for being crude here, but when you've been trying to have a kid for 3 years, you're not having sex for fun at that point. I'm sorry if my wife watches this, I don't know if she'd mind that, but you're doing a job and it takes all the joy out of it. But after those 3 years, when we were rewarded, it was like nothing else. And this Father's Day is an opportunity to remember that. And maybe you didn't have that struggle, but I guarantee you, since having children or in the process of having children, you've had struggles, right? Parenting is probably the hardest workout, hardest job that there is in the world, but at the same time, it's the most rewarding. And so if I can take this day, and we'll use yesterday, but today is Father's Day, and use that as a reminder of just the opportunity that I have to set an example for living beings. I believe that our purpose on this planet is to reproduce better and better, right? If we don't do that, we don't exist. So whatever narrative is saying that we have too many people and that we shouldn't have kids, that's not the one I follow. I think that the world is screwed up, and to make that better, we need to raise a generation of people who can stand up on their own 2 feet and take care of themselves. So being a father is an opportunity to lead, and I'm going to sit down again because I feel like it's important. If we don't take that opportunity and that responsibility seriously by fighting for what's best for us, we're just going to end up with more of the same shit. Kids that have no responsibility, that can't take care of themselves, that rely on the system. It's your opportunity to lead, to show them what a real man can do and how one can live. So today, use that as a reminder. When you're around your kids, be present. Don't scroll on the phone. Do something for them, and what you'll realize is how incredible it makes you feel. So dads out there, happy Father's Day. You guys are doing the most important work right now, right? Being here for your kids, setting an example, leading towards the person you want them to see. So you know what time it is now. It's homework. Get out there, do your work, read your book, write the screenplay. It doesn't matter what you're working on, build your business. You need an hour, at least. Alex Hormozy does 4 to 6, first thing in the morning. Don't touch me, it's work time. So we've primed our bodies. I can't say that word this morning. We've primed our bodies, primed our minds. Go get to your work and then enjoy your goddamn Father's Day. If you're not a father, great work anyways. Go have some kids. See you tomorrow morning in the 5 a.m. Squat Club. But do it.